Roxanne, you dedicated this fight to the tsunami victims and the survivors in 2011. What did it mean to you to get this win tonight and to be able to be able to dedicate it to that?
I was actually not looking forward to fighting today because it was such a big, horrible day back then. That was in Japan when the tsunami struck, and I got trapped in the office and I had to evacuate, and it really sucked. But I hoped that I won and that I would be able to get the mic and let people know that it's not over for them still. People are still living in temporary houses, and fight Japan. So it was cool in the end.
It was a very big night for 125ers tonight. We just had Sarah up here, and she's saying she deserves the title shot. What's your stance on that?
That was a great fight. Sarah and Andrea Lee had a great fight. I believe that I've earned a title shot, and I would like that very much, meaning give me the title shot next. I want the belt.
Roxanne, what did you think of the split decision? Did you think the fight was as close as the scorecards reflected?
I was a little surprised that it was a split decision. I thought that I dominated stand-up and I did enough to get the unanimous decision. Maybe it was because I was on the bottom in the first round. Maybe I lost that one, but I don't really feel like she did damage. But, that's the judges, so I'm just glad that I got the final win.
You think there's still a little bit of struggle with MMA judging and appreciating somebody's game off their back?
Yeah, I think that, how they have ref schools. I would love to have there be judge schools and judge training, just in general to help out the judges because, we don't know their background, who they are, or anything. So.
I saw this comment on Twitter that said, "I never thought I'd see the day that we'd have a sprawl and brawl Roxy." Much different style for you. How do you feel about that performance and that approach?
This fight really meant a lot to me. My head has never felt so clear in a fight as today. I really felt like, man, I can dodge this strike and I can strike. Like, it's really cool for me to be able to show off my new striking ability. It's getting better and it's cool.
There was a level of aggression today that I don't think we've seen from you. Just like you were really pushing the pace instead of counter-striking. Was that all part of it?
Yeah, my coach John Wood really prepared me well for this fight. We watched tape and he taught me how to cut off the cage and really keep her against the cage and be patient and go in hard and come out and in and out. And I was very well prepared for this fight, and she was really tough. She was actually physically stronger than me. I didn't expect that, so I was trying to grapple with her, and then I was getting tired. I was like, man, I should strike. Okay.
You were able to bloody her during the fight as well. What's your thoughts on that? Because I don't think it's very often that you do get able to get a fighter to bleed.
It's funny you say that. I think this is the first fight where I actually made my opponent bleed a lot, and I was a little excited about that, despite myself.
Is that something you're going to be looking for again?
I don't really like inflicting pain. I'd prefer the submission. So once is good, but we'll see.
So what's next for you, Roxy?
I would like that title shot. And I'm excited that Jennifer Maia won because I've kind of had it with fighting Porto. She's great, but I fought her twice. That's good,
Is there any injuries after the fight, or do you feel good?
My knuckle's a little swollen, and I'm kind of excited because that means I hit her hard.
Right.
It's new for me.
It's always good.
I'm happy.
Are you going to take time off, or are you going to get right back into syndicate?
I always take a week off just because I get hit in the head in a fight, and then back into training because I love training.
What did it mean to you to be able to be here for camp and to be local and to be able to go to the gym and be able to work out here?
There's pluses and minuses to fighting at home. A plus being that I can not be nervous because I can sit home and watch anime and relax. And the negative would be my mom gives me the worried eyes, like, "Are you okay? Do you need anything?" I'm like, "Mom, okay," because I live with my mom. But it's okay. I like fighting in Vegas. I had a lot of friends and teammates come. That was cool.
Is the transition complete between Japan MMA Roxy and now TKO and bloodied up, John Wood, Syndicate MMA Roxy? Is it complete now? Is that transition?
I love that. That's so funny. I think that the transition is complete between my plateauing in Japan and now coming to America and training at Syndicate. And I'm more well-rounded than I've ever been.
Speaking of team, just one question I had to ask: how hard was it to convince the teammates to dress up for the weigh-ins, and how much thought and effort goes into that? I mean, it seems that you show up with a new outfit every time. Is that how much time do you guys put into going for that?
I made a big effort with myself. You know, I bought and I practiced spinning the weapons by watching YouTube videos. They did that on their own. They didn't even tell me they were going to dress up. So for the last fight, I showed up and, you know, they suddenly popped out in their Mortal Kombat outfits. It was like, cool. And then this time I'm like, okay, could you do that again? And then we kind of planned it like they couldn't get on the stage because it was so small. So I had the thing where I'd be like, come on. And then they got in front, which was cool.
Your thoughts on Angela Hill's awesome costume?
She was so cool. I loved her costume. It was awesome. And she even did the little thing. I approve of that a lot. I think more fighters should do that. But we can't bring weapons because it's prohibited, but we didn't know that. So whatever.
All right, thanks. Congratulations.